Mixed sentiment across markets, Forex, indices, and commodities. Analysis of the Finlogix Economic Sentiment tool reveals a mixed but generally contrarian market outlook across major asset classes based on retail trader positioning. The tool, which often informs a contrarian trading strategy, highlights where the majority of retail traders are positioned long or short, signaling potential opportunities for traders looking to fade the crowd. Forex sentiment. Dollar pairs show contrasting positions. Retail sentiment is heavily polarized across the major FX pairs, AUD, USD, and EURUSD. These pairs exhibit a strong bullish consensus among retail traders. The Australian dollar AUDUSD has the highest long position percentage at 70.27%, indicating a belief in further upside. Similarly, the EURUSD shows 70.00% of traders positioned long. A contrarian view suggests caution against this crowded long trade and potential for a downward reversal. USDJPY and USD Conversely, traders are betting heavily against the US dollar in these crosses. The US dollar, Japanese yen, USD, JPY, and US dollar, Canadian dollar USD, CAD, have the lowest long percentages at 27.78% and 33.33%, respectively. This strong short bias could be viewed contrarianly as a potential setup for a relief rally in the US dollar. Indices sentiment. Indices sentiment. Japan and Dow Jones are heavily shorted. The indices data points to extreme bearish bets on the Dow and Nikkei, while US tech indices remain balanced. JP 225, Nikkei 225. This is the most shorted index, with only 21% of traders long. This strong consensus expecting a drop is a classic contrarian signal for a potential sharp upside move or short squeeze. DJ 30, Dow Jones 30. The Dow also leans heavily bearish, with only 32% long. Both the JP 225 and DJ 30 have buy signals, suggesting a strong technical signal against the overwhelming retail short position. S&P 500 and Nasdaq. Sentiment is relatively neutral, with NAS 100 at 49% long and S&P 500 at 56% long, indicating less extreme conviction. The commodities sector shows distinct polarity based on the 10:30 a.m. data, offering clear contrarian setups in energy and metals. Crude oil extremes. Retail traders are overwhelmingly bullish on oil. USOIL WTI is at 91% long, and Brent is at 90% long. This extreme level of one-sided positioning often signals a market top, suggesting a contrarian risk of a downward reversal as this crowded trade unwinds. Gold and silver sentiment analysis. Both gold and silver are currently flashing a neutral signal. This suggests that while there is a bias in the market, it has not yet reached the extreme levels, typically 80% or 20%, that usually trigger the strong sell or strong buy. Contrarian signals seen in the oil pairs below them. Contrarian traders will be closely monitoring these extremes for signs of potential market reversals.